What's up, YeshGamers? Robert the Bruce here, and today we're going to take a look at some of the driving tips I like to use in the Hotwire game mode. Now, even though I'm addressing the Hotwire mode specifically, some of these will be useful tips regardless of the mode you are in. That being said, let's go ahead and dive in. Now, if you're playing Hotwire, please do not just take the same loadout you are using in a different game mode without at least first double checking that it's well suited for this. This seems like common sense, and it kind of is, but all too often I find myself driving a car around and the passenger is holding a sniper rifle. I mean, call me crazy, but I'm doubting he's going to get that many sniper headshots while we are careening around corners in high-speed chases. Now, a repair torch, grenade launcher, maybe a high-capacity automatic weapon, these are all things that will be very useful in Hotwire regardless of what you're doing. Now, if you're driving, try and take note of what your passengers are using for their loadouts. Now, obviously, this is easy if people are mic'd up, but we don't always get that luxury. The reason you want to be aware is because it should affect how aggressively you are driving around the enemy vehicles. If you have a packed car and everyone has light machine guns out, then you should probably drive somewhat close to enemies so that they can all shower bullets on the bad guys with relative accuracy. Now, if you've only got one friendly with you, and he's sporting, say, a grenade launcher, you may want to keep a little distance so that you aren't under heavy fire during his slow reloads. Next up, I want to talk about the tanker truck. Because it's so different from the other vehicles, it warrants its own unique strategies. Now, the general rule of thumb here is to not get too heroic by trying to take out bad guys. You only get one potential passenger, and their ability to shoot stuff around you is limited because of the massive tanker you're hauling around. Plus, you are extremely slow and unwieldy, so if you get in a bind, there is almost no chance for you to evade an enemy chasing you. Now, I like to avoid congested areas, pay close attention to my mini-map, and that way I can hopefully spot any cars headed my direction and plan accordingly. And just keep moving, take away tickets from the enemy team, and if you feel like you're starting to get bored, don't worry, someone will be along to blow you up very shortly, and then you can spawn somewhere with more action. In the meantime, though, this is a valuable capture point that a lot of guys don't want to take the time to get in, so stay in it as long as you can. Lastly, don't underestimate the value of having one or more teammates riding with you. I can't tell you how many times our car almost blew up, but the players with me took out the enemy and repaired the vehicle while it was on the brink of destruction. It allowed us to keep on rolling and keep those precious points under our team's control. I think the van is one of the best vehicles to have teammates with you because they can switch seats to the back, kick open the back doors, and easily bust up any vehicles chasing you. Plus, you get a player riding shotgun up front to fire at guys to the sides and ahead of you. It really is a formidable weapon if the right players are rolling in it. Now, regardless of vehicle though, only roll solo as long as you have to. As soon as a friendly is in the area, pick them up and you'll be that much more deadly. Got some tips of your own? Hit me up below, because as always, I like hearing the strategies you guys come up with. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.